What's going on, everyone? I'm Andrew with Camper Kingdom in Meridian, Mississippi, and today we're going to be viewing this brand new 2021 Keystone Avalanche model 382FL. FL stands for front living, so sleeping room possibly for 6 individuals, just really depending on the size of your guest. MSRP on this model here today, as we're videoing, of $89,505. And right now I've got all the slides closed in to show you what it looks like going down the road. And while I've got them closed, I'd also like to show you, even though you can see the refrigerator, unfortunately you're not going to be able to access it because of the way the countertop is designed, and you also do not have room to gain access to your public restroom if you happen to pull over at a rest station. But we're going to start on the outside, going over the different weights, dimensions, and specs of the unit before heading inside. So let's get started. Coming at you 41 feet 6 inches in length with 5 total slides is this 2021 Keystone Avalanche model 382FL. FL stands for front living, so sleeping room possibly for 6 individuals. Gross vehicle weight rating, currently as the vehicle sits, if you were to have everything inside of it, holding tanks completely full, of 16,500 pounds. However, the dry weight as it currently sits right now, with none of your stuff in it, of 13,650 pounds. And speaking of weight, here in the bed of your truck at the kingpin of 2,815 pounds. So definitely check the load and tow capacity of your truck before purchasing this model here. But here on the front of the model, you're gonna have a fully molded, painted front cap with an automotive grade windshield. And I really like when they add these white LED light strips. It definitely does assist with finding your camper in the campground, or even with docking. Speaking of docking, check out the reflective surface they've given you to assist when you're looking in the rearview mirror trying to find that kingpin. Really nice to have. Avalanche is going to sit on a 100-inch wide body construction, so 100 inches all the way across. It's a full profile unit, and it's resting on a 6-point hydraulic leveling system. And I always talk about being within direct line of sight of the kingpin when you're operating the controls to operate this leveling system down here. So simply just pressing of a button, Avalanche will level itself, which is really, really nice. Some models we offer here at Camper Kingdom have electric. This one's going to be fully hydraulic. Water management system also found on this side here, so all the water lines will come up through the bottom, connecting to your city water connection. All the key TV, everything nicely tucked away here. Both the propane bottles located on one side also, that way you're not bouncing back and forth between sides, changing those bottles out. And here's a quick shot of the front storage compartment slash hydraulic reservoir area here. Here on the main side of the unit, 2 fully electric awnings, and both of these are 14 feet in length. And just about every awning on the market nowadays have some sort of LED light underneath. These are white in color. I definitely hope you guys can see what that looks like. It's a pretty sunny day out here in Mississippi today. Frameless windows all the way throughout the coach, and you can get the option to upgrade these windows to dual pane windows. But let me just go ahead and point out all of the storage space back on the back. I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but right here on the side, pass through. You're also gonna get the bigger luggage doors, thicker luggage doors, slam latches all the way throughout the Avalanche. G-rated tires, and they've also upgraded the suspension on this model to the Road Armor Trail Air with that thicker rubber bushing, allowing for that axles to rotate a little bit more, giving you a smoother ride. Friction hinge on the entry door, which is definitely great to have on days where it's high winds. That way the door doesn't swing back, causing damage to the side of your model. Avalanche sits on a 100-inch wide body construction, but the I-beam is a 12-inch I-beam, and they've come back with this 8-inch drop frame here, giving you a ton of storage space. Unfortunately, with this model here, it's not a pass-through because the water management system is on the other side, but to give you an idea of space, you're looking at about 3.5 feet deep, 3 feet wide, and possibly 3 feet tall in space there. So here on the back of the model, you're going to have tons of exterior storage. And one thing I also like to point out, the heating system. The ductwork does continue over to the storage compartment, so if you have some items you don't want to get into the colder temperature, maybe something to consider. Avalanche has done away with a bumper on this model, but they're giving you a 2-inch receiver for pulling an additional bike rack or a luggage rack, but definitely not for pulling another trailer. Fully walkable roof, and you can get there by means of this rear mounted ladder. 250-pound load capacity on that ladder there. Blindside camera prep. This model can receive up to 3 additional cameras, 1 on the back and 2 on the blindside markers up here in the front. All the storage continued again The pull handles for all the sewer connections are located inside the heated underbelly, and for all the sewer connections you're only going to have one sewer connection there. G-rated tires, high spec is the brand, ST235 80 R16s, and these are resting on two twin Dexter 7,000 pound axles. Here's that blindside camera prep for the blindside marker on this side, so there's also one additional one on the other side. And Avalanche is also going to give you a 12-gallon gas or electric hot water heater. So here is how model 382FL, 5 total slides and only 1 slide here in the bedroom area, opening it up nicely for that big huge king size bed. 2 more opposing slides in the kitchen area. But one thing I like to do for all of my taller viewers is show them how much headroom they're going to have in tighter spaces. Up in the gooseneck, where this is called a front living, seating room for possibly 6, you have a ceiling height of about 6'5", 6'6". So if you're a taller individual, you definitely don't have to still watch your head when coming up into the gooseneck area on this model here. Sleeping room for 6, and I'll let both of the sleeper sofas out closer towards the end of the video, showing you how much room you're going to have to walk around. Automotive grade windshield on the front, allowing for that much more natural light. And I know what you guys are thinking, what is wrong with the TV? Nothing wrong at all. Right now I've got the vehicle plugged into the camper, so I don't have enough power to really operate that as much as I possibly need to. But I'm just trying to give you guys an idea. The TV does raise and lower. I think I got enough juice to lower it down though, just to show you. So that'll go completely flat. A nice little cover maybe to extend some prepping space if you're needing it. Solid oak cabinets and wood trim all the way throughout the unit. And again, Thomas Paine collection. These are heated and massaged, and unfortunately I can't turn on the lights to show you what those look like here at the moment. Coming down into the kitchen area, solid surface countertops in the kitchen area for all of your prep space, but take a look at the pantry over in the corner. Some people prefer to have a bathroom, some want a pantry. I'm interested to know what you guys think. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me, do you prefer a bathroom or do you prefer a pantry? Interested to know what you guys' feedback would be on that. Slide box height is 6'10" with blackout shades all the way throughout the coach. And on these, you do have some valance to keep the sunlight from popping in. And these are opening just by simply pressing the 2 plungers together, raising the window from the bottom. And over here on the frameless style windows, these are opened up by simply twisting that nozzle there. And sorry, it's still quite nicely from the factory. Legless table, and check out the no carpet in the side. That's just single linoleum, giving you the look of one long continuous floor all the way throughout. And you do have additional storage underneath the table with an additional leaflet there if you have to extend the range of the table. Coming around to the pantry, 2 sliding style doors with a glass accent, floor to ceiling height on as far as the shelves go. So tons of space if you're full-time and you're needing that bigger pantry. Definitely something to consider. Stainless steel appliances all the way throughout. Samsung is the brand on the refrigerator, 18 cubic foot, and that does operate off of the built-in 1000 watt inverter while going down the road. Furrion is the brand for the oven, 3-eye burner with additional solid surface again. And then even at the matching drawer to store all of your stuff there. Also, they have added a trash bin, place to store everything nicely. Stainless steel drop-in sink, 60-40 split with the high-rise faucet, and you've got the additional leaflets covers to extend the prepping space there again. Heading back into the bedroom area, you will have a step up to get to the back area, but that step up is what's providing all that storage space outside. Sliding style door, but opening up nicely to a ton of move-about space, all the walk-around room you could possibly think of and need to come out of this big bathroom. King-size bed with additional storage underneath, breeze windows on both sides, even the LED reading lights. And check this out. This is one really cool thing. This is simple things. A dimmer switch here in the master bedroom area, so maybe you can set the move and lounging in this king-size bed. Possibly room for a 32-inch TV tucked nicely out of the way there. 3 pull-out drawers and hanging closets on both sides of the bed. Sliding style door going into the master bathroom area, and those are a glass accent and you cannot see through them at all. Porcelain foot flush toilet, pressed membrane countertops, plastic sinks. So his and her sinks, I wish they would have upgraded those sinks to a porcelain. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below I mean, for such a high-end unit, you'd think they would have upgraded those to porcelain instead of plastic. Additional cabinet space up above. A nice medicine cabinet also. And check out the amount of headroom you're going to have in this big shower with a nice seat for the ladies. Additional shelving, but you got about a 3-inch step up to get into the shower. And again, for all my taller viewers, I'm 6'2", and I do believe you're going to be closer to the 6'6", maybe 6'7" for ceiling height room inside this model. So maybe doable for some of my taller viewers. And if you decide you want to add a washer and dryer, one downside of those is always having the room to get it in. Avalanche has done it nicely, giving you a straight shot right for the door. Stackable washer and dryer could be provided, and there's the marking for the ventilation. So that's where all the exhaust from the dryer would be. Those holes are drilled through the wall, and we do those here at Camper Kingdom. So now I've got it laid out in its full sleeping arrangement to show you what it looks like. Maybe you're considering purchasing this model and you're not quite certain what a sleeping arrangement is going to look like if you have guests over. To give you an idea on size, this is not quite a queen size bed, but it's definitely bigger than a full. And look at the amount of walk around space you still got between the sofa when these things are pulled out. You're not going to have room to recline in the 2 theater seats, but check out the amount of room you still have to comfortably sit, maybe while the grandkids or just your son or daughter are up here in the front just lounging watching that TV that goes up and down in the front. So thanks again for sticking around this long in the video. Leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. Tell me some of the things you like or dislike, such as that butler's pantry. Do you prefer to have a half bath or the butler's pantry? Like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. Come see us.